Lexie Carver is dying again. Salem, OMG. Insider. Just when the citizens of Salem allowed themselves to believe in miracles again, the other shoe has dropped with a thunderous, devastating echo. 1 month after the late, great Lexie Carver, Nikki Crawford, literally rose from her grave in the DiMera tunnels, sources confirm exclusively to OMG. Insider that the clock is ticking down to zero. The diagnosis is fatal. The timeline is cruel. According to bombshell medical records leaked from University Hospital, Lexie has approximately 3 months to live. In a twist so tragic it feels like a Shakespearean punishment for the entire Carver family, the very brain tumor that killed Lexie over a decade ago has returned. Despite Dr. Wilhelm Rolf's successful resurrection serum, the cancer, aggressive, inoperable, and final, has metastasized. The woman who cheated death is about to lose the rematch. A summer of goodbyes. Inside sources tell OMG that Lexie received the news in private last week. She looked at the scans and just went pale, a said insider reveals. She isn't angry. She looks heartbroken. She knows she isn't just dying, she is leaving her son Theo alone again. After emerging from a coma in April, Lexie had to navigate a world where her husband, Abe Carver, James Reynolds, had remarried the formidable Paulina Price, Jackie Harris. Initially, spoilers indicated a catfight was brewing, with Lexie demanding a sit-down with Paulina. But now, the gloves are off, and the game has changed. Lexie isn't fighting over Abe anymore, the source continues. She's fighting for Theo. She is on a mission to make sure her son is okay before she goes back into the ground. The clock is ticking. The 3-month death watch. Medical experts, or, soap logic, confirm that the toxic fumes Lexie inhaled during her original captivity, combined with the shock of resurrection, accelerated the cellular decay. Unlike last time, there is no miracle cure in Dr. Rolf's refrigerator. Week 1, current, Lexie keeps the secret, trying to give Theo a normal month. Week 4. She collapses at a town event, forcing a tearful confession to Abe. Week 8. A living funeral is planned, bringing E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, to his knees in guilt. He brought her back just to watch her die. Week 12. The final farewell in the Horton Square, set to air just in time for the fall season. Why this death is different? Let's be real, Salemites. In this town, death is usually just a plot device. People fall off cliffs, get struck by lightning, or get buried in coffins and show up 3 years later at a New Year's Eve party. But this is the real deal. Unlike the sudden shock of her original death in 2012, this storyline is playing out as a slow, ticking clock drama. Lexie isn't being murdered by a villain, she is being murdered by biology. We wanted to honor the character, a writing consultant for the show tells OMG. Lexie was the heart of the DiMera family because she rejected Stefano's evil. Her death won't be about explosions. It will be about her choosing the music for her own funeral, writing letters to her son, and telling Abe it's okay to love Paulina. A family destroyed. The fallout is already bleeding into other storylines. Theo, Tyler Joseph Andrews, is reportedly inconsolable on set, destroying the DiMera Enterprises office when he finds out the truth next week. Abe is facing the impossible, watching the love of his life die twice. And Paulina, OMG, has learned that Paulina will make a stunning pledge to step aside. Paulina sees the love between Abe and Lexie, the insider explains. She knows she can't compete with a dying woman's last wish. She will tell Abe to go be with Lexie for these 3 months, even if it breaks her own heart. The DiMera twist. Of course, no Lexie Carver story is complete without her scheming brothers. E.J. is drowning in guilt. He commissioned the resurrection to make a profit on the serum, but now he's watching his sister fade. But Chad, Connor Floyd, recently matched with Belle Black, is said to be furious. He is demanding answers from Dr. Rolf, and spoilers hint that Chad might do the unthinkable. Unplug the machines, keeping Lexie comfortable, allowing her to go on her own terms, igniting a massive war with E.J. Lexie Carver's return was supposed to be a happy ending. Instead, it is a 3-month tragedy. We are watching a ghost become a ghost again. Tissues are not just recommended for this arc. They are required. Lexie is dying, but she is determined to go out as the Queen of Salem, teaching her son how to live without her, forgiving her husband for moving on, and finally telling her father's memory to go to hell. Mark your calendars, fans. The last episode of Lexie Carver is scheduled to air August 28th. It will be a 90-minute special, and it will destroy you. Are you ready to say goodbye to Lexie again? Or is there a final Demera trick up Rolf's sleeve? Sound off in the comments.